Hi, welcome back to channel FIFA Mobile. Alright, very happy to share with you that I've claimed this 32 million worth RB 107 OVR after doing 3 times of the SBC1. But before we go to the SBC, let me show you his move. This is from one end of the field towards the other end of it. So, alright, so take a look at his move right now. So you can see it's really good speed here, and of course as a RB, that's fantastic here, don't you think so? Alright, I'm going to show you another nice move. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed those bit of shots there. Alright, so now I'm going to show you basically the more pricey players here, the 108. If you're looking into 108, I hope you have seen those in highlighted in the rate 53 million. These are the players you go for rather than the other ones. And I also made some calculation in terms of the SBC1 is much cheaper, even you do 2 times of that as compared to SBC2, given that both of them yield 30 ultimate points. And of course, I did another calculation that actually SBC1, 3 times of it is still better than one SBC1 and one SBC2. So you got to understand that basically SBC1 yields 15, so 3 of it yields 45, and whereas the SBC2 yields 30, and you plus one SBC1, that is equates to 45. But the cost of it is definitely higher as compared to 3 times SBC1. Alright, so what I did was basically I aimed for SBC1, given the fact that they are cheap 100k players of lower OVR, which I bought 4 for 400, and then of course you could plus your 98 at 560k, and of course 2 times of that 900k for 2 times 99, and of course a 6.7 million for a 102. So in total SBC1 costs you about 9.5 million per set. And if you do 2 sets, basically it's 19 million as compared to 23.4 million should you complete SBC2, given the fact you need 104, 10 million, 102, 6.7 million each. Alright, so now, of course, I'm going to share you buying players is important. You're going to hunt, keep on hunting. You can see here you must buy around 6.7 million and below for SBC 102 players. Do not put in this players in SBC2 as I explained earlier. Alright. So now very quickly let's show you 3 times of the SBC1 that I'm going to do. Make sure you understand that there's a requirement in terms of 6 different leagues. You're going to find players from all. Your choice should be basically try to secure the cheapest 102, 99 and 98 players. So you do understand that based on the requirement you need 4 times 98, but it doesn't mean you need to buy 4 98s, right? So what it means is basically you need 102, that's 1 for sure, 2 of the 99s, and with that you already fulfill 3 of the 98s, alright, because it's high 98 or higher. So then you just need 1 more 98, and the rest of it can be 96, 93 or whatever that you find at a very cheap price of 100k each. So this is how you should complete your SBC1. So generally what I did is that make sure you have the 6 different leagues by using the cheaper 96 or 93 players or even 94 players to fulfill those. So you did not basically try to fit in different leagues from the higher 98s, but rather try to fit in using the lower OVR players to save the cost. So you should look for the cheapest 102, 99 and probably 98, and then you try to fit in the rest of the missing leagues using the lower OVR. Alright, so that's the first set. It was your 15 points. Like I mentioned earlier, you need to basically cost you about 28.4 million for 3 of these SBC1s. Alright, but you got to basically make a profit of roughly 3 over million if you sell it for 32 million. All right, so now I'm going to do up the second one, which is identical as I mentioned earlier. You got to make sure maybe you have a spreadsheet or a piece of paper, just going to record it down for each of the players that you have in terms of the 102 and 99. What are the leagues that basically they are from, and then you find the missing one as I highlighted earlier. Like you see here, this is one. Then you have the another one. I'm going to put it in here. Alright, so this is a Premier League. Then of course you got to fit in the rest of it, right? So you got to always like, okay, Bundesliga is 1, so that's 96. Then of course I do have missing, which is the rest of the world as well. Then you got to check if you're not too sure about which league they are. Like this one is under rest of the world. You check out the one that you can claim players from, that from the event itself. You can find out which are the cards that are under which league itself. So of course I will just say simply, if it's Serie A or even Bundesliga or the other Premier A or Serie A or whatever, it will indicate it. But the rest, not too sure. It should be under rest of the world, right? So you're not too worried about this event icon first, because you'll come to it probably later on, or if not, it's not really necessary. All right. So what's more important really is to claim that player, and we're going to make a profit out of it. Just imagine this, we're going to spend like somewhat 28.4 million for 3 of this SBC and going to sell for 32 million. You're somewhat going to make about 3 over million. But that's not counting the fact that you're getting some of the cards free from the event, so you'll be making even more than that. You'll be wondering, how do I get so much coins to do all this? Apparently, to be frank with you, when I first started this event with a couple of million, what I did was I claimed a few cards here and there and been selling all these players from the event. I managed to sell them. I mean, sometimes I'm out of luck. I sell one of them for 4.4 million of 97, and then eventually I also sold some of the players I got for a million plus. That's when the first day on itself, but 98 is worth about 1.2 million. So that's how I basically accumulate so much coins itself. So now what I did was I was hunting for the best player. As you can see just now, eventually I did some market research. I claimed this 107 RB. So this is the player you should go for. Why so? As I give you take a look at the total price again. So you can see here the CB, RB as well as the CAM are having good 32 million, but I think based on what I researched, very rare you can find the RB, so I'll go ahead to claim that. Right now I fit in the RB. You can see an immediate improvement to the team OVR plus 2. Can you imagine that? It's so much superior compared to what I have currently. Basically this is really a beast in its own context. It's one of the highest ranking player I could have straight away from the market itself. Of course there's still 108, but that's really too pricey. I think about 50 over million. So you can see here, if compared to even my CB is so superior in terms of this player. So of course I must say that if I could, I would wish to retain this player, but like I said, nothing is better than getting coins out of the event. So I'm going to just share with you that what I did basically to try out in Legends, and eventually, of course, you asked me to try it out in H2H. I can't, because it's an RB. You basically won't be able to see anything out of it. Right? So, and of course, compared to my skills, I can't show you anything at all. Should I show you in the H2H? So here we are. You can see the superb movement by this fantastic 107 RB. I'm going to show you the whole match of this performance. A lot of it is being aided by this RB when we do crossing itself, and then eventually we did not make it for this legend match because I was just too focused on trying out this RB. But I must say we made great improvement. Bear in mind, this is the last match in Legends, and you need to score apparently goals from the defenders, midfielders, as well as the strikers. I must say, scoring from a strikers and midfielder perspective should be easy, but getting a goal from the defender is so hard. But getting this player, it makes things so easy. So generally, I must say, you can see the speed and the ability to maneuver this player is so easy that actually makes your life so much easier. All right, so we can see the movement of this player is so fast compared to the opponent. So I think generally when you have really a good player in your team, you just won't need to rely on him. So I must say, if whoever have a lot of coins, I think you should go and grab this player if you really wish to have a good RB. So you have a right back. That is really fantastic. All right, let's take a look at here again. Very quick movement here. All right, so was really brilliant, I must say, looking at the moves itself. All right, very quickly, we already obtained 3-1 against the opponent. Again, I'm going to pass it to him. Like I said, you can see the movement is superb. Wow, I can't get enough of this player. I must say I'm so addicted to using this player. I played a few matches as well. It's really fun trying out this player. But I must say it's a bit too pricey. And of course, for me, I'm always after coins rather than players because I do understand that basically, if you really need a good player, eventually the price will drop after the event. So people who are able to basically claim him eventually would increase the supply, and with that, price will drop because naturally how it works in all events. That's the reason why I'm claiming this player so early in the onset of this event for the best price that we could get. And of course, all this have to work hand in hand with the amount of coins I generate from the event itself. I've really been selling a lot of the 98s. I've been buying 98s at really cheap price of 500,000, and I'm going to resell them for 900,000 or so. So I'm making quite a bit of profit from this event. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.